Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons, make sure to subscribe. And here we are guys, to show to you the new mechanic for replays. A lot of people have been talking about this, of course, even in the live streams, but I really wanted to show to you guys. So yeah, here we are, of course, in the new matches with the Fox trees. We are flying out the MiG-29. I only got one kill in this match, but it's just to show to you guys how it works. So basically, the first thing that you have to notice is that the radar, the RWR, the UI is a little bit different, okay? The second thing is that if you go here into the sensor view, we have this view. So let's pause it and take a look. So the first thing that you have to see is that the aircraft changes like TAC VIEW. I don't know if you know what TAC VIEW is, but it is basically a DCS thing that everybody uses while playing DCS. And it really helps you analyze basically what happened in an engagement, right? And here we have something like this. You can see that there are many cool things about this. The first one is that it tells what aircraft is pretty easily. So you identify what aircraft are flying around you very easily. And it shows the speed, the distance, and basically the speed relative to you as well. So if the target is actually going away from you or closing into you, and you can basically take a look on that. You can see the flight path of the aircraft, of everybody that it's flying around there, so that you can analyze where everybody was flying. Okay guys, of course we have the markers filters over here. So yeah, sensors, filters, weapon parameters, markers. So I want to like see everything, but you can turn off stuff if you want to. So for example, the player, it's not that important. Squad, allies, etc. right? So you can turn it off, turn it on. So for example, there's too many ground targets. It's not the idea of showing ground targets. So you can see ZSUs, BTRs. We can go here and just everything disappeared. So yeah, it helps a lot. On the sensors, we have some other things over here, and of course in the weapons parameters as well. So yeah, and here we have another thing, guys. See this little thing over here? It's basically the radar scanning. It's very cool to see this, because you can actually take a look, first of all, how small the actual scan is right now. It was way bigger than this, and that's why it was one of the reasons why it was basically like missiles were going to other places, and the MiG-29 has a very small one. Here you can see that we fire a missile, right? And you can see the flight parameter of it, and you can see right here what is the name of it. Of course, the name is kind of weird right now, weapons SUR-77 short. The speed of it in Mach and kilometers per hour, this distance from you, the travel distance, the time, the overload, and the AOA, and the type of seeker. So what is the seeker doing? So for now, the seeker is searching, because I just fired in a TWS manner. If you take a look, my radar is just scanning. So yeah. And where did the missile go? Jesus Christ, it climbed. Like, these R-77s, they're really climbing. Look at this. Oh my god. So yeah, see, I let a little bit of time pass, so it is already at Mach 3 point something. It is not pulling too much Gs or anything like that. It didn't go pitbull or anything. So that way you can actually take a look. For example, here I turned to the left, and you can see some missiles coming as well. So yeah, of course you can see the missiles, M120s going upwards. And we have our R-77, so that you can take a look. So here it's a clear example of how much the two things help this radar. The actual amount of, just the amount of gimbal limit that the radar has, together with the electronic scanned array horizontally, because these Zoox radars, they do have that only horizontally. So it's not a full PESA radar or IESA, but it does help with this type of thing. So as you see, it looks straight 90 degrees on the side there. So yeah, as you can see, my R-77 is climbing a lot, it's lofting a lot, and you can see right there, you can see the enemy missile coming. So it's really, really cool to actually analyze what you are doing wrong, what you are doing right, and to be honest, even to maybe do some content, you know, on it. There's too many things happening right here. I'm gonna player weapons. I mean, let me go to this weapons, speed. No, this is fine. Sensors, allied, sensor, feel, just my sensor, and I'm gonna turn other weapons off. So allies, I don't need that. Squad, enemies, I want to see. Player weapon, air targets, I can turn it off because those are the bots, right? Other weapons, attacking the player. So of course, as you see, the FPS just drops immensely because it's too many. It's even one of the problems that I think we are having, right? It's too many people. It's really too many people in these matches. But I mean, I can even like turn. Can I turn it off, the friendly weapon systems? So here we can see only my missile going for it right there. Of course, they appear there, but not as much, you know. Weapons attacking the player. So if anything is attacking me, it will appear. So the other information is not really important, right? So yeah, as you see, my R77 is doing the loft. I fired another one and see the acceleration. So these are the things that are cool to see. I mean, Mach 3.7 it got, so yeah. Let's see. And it's not tracking anything, basically, right? I lost the lock probably, and it didn't search for anything. My missile here is searching for something as well, and it couldn't find anything. So yeah, you can always analyze this to see if you are actually firing these missiles and have a better view of what happens in the battlefield, right? So I was trying to look at this radar. You can see the enemy's radar over here. So I kind of did a poor shot there, but I just wanted to try to get that. Fly by. Let me just see one thing. Gun view. No, it's not that I want. Just wish we had like a missile camera or something. So the R77 was tracking, not tracking, right? It was searching. And it went just below the target. So yeah, I tried to turn to the right over here to find one of the targets that were flying very high, right? So I fired a Fox 3 again on that target up there. And of course you can always like follow the missile around. As I said, it's kind of weird because the problem that we have is that we cannot follow these properly, you know, like with a camera on the missile. But still. So yeah, see how it changes to tracking. Now the missile has its own seeker pointed to the target, right? And locking the target. And it's actually tracking the target that I shot, which is this MiG-29 over there. I was actually trying to shoot at other targets and taking a look on other targets, but that just to show to you guys that missile doing there. And splash. So I got that MiG-29. I tried to fire an R73 on that guy, but it was too high of an angle of attack, and I got killed. But you can actually change for other aircraft as well that are flying around. You can even change to the enemy's perspective on what they are doing. So, for example, this target just fired an R77 onto that target over there, which is my friend's MiG-29, my friendly, right? It's actually destroyed, but yeah. And he got the target, and he was tracking, see? So you can see all of these things, if they're tracking, if they're not tracking, if they're flying correctly or not. Jesus, that's loud. And yeah, you basically have to just click this little thing. If you click it again, it turns back again. So I gotta be honest, it's the coolest thing ever to me as a content creator. I can create so many things with this, especially like tutorials on how to do it, how to properly implement weapons, how to properly scan zones, everything like that. I will be able to actually properly do with this thing. So be aware that I will do like a revisiting of most of my tutorials after, I mean the ones that are usable with this thing. I will be doing some revisiting on that, just to make sure I'm actually, you know, up to date and explaining to you guys the best things ever, right? So yeah, very, very cool, guys. Love this thing, really did. Why is the gripping so loud in the replay? So yeah, it started tracking. As you see, you can see the G that it's trying to pull. It's a little bit buggy right now, but it's still like pretty alright, to be honest. See right there, he fired a darter on him, right? So the missile is coming, and you can see the scan of the missile itself as well, because remember, the missile has a radar. So yeah, as you see, it's pinging him, and it's actually trying to come to him. He fired another one. It's going to do the max G that it can turn. The G is kind of weird right now, see? It's kind of wobbling, so hopefully they fix that. But yeah, see that missile coming? It's locking him up. Tracking, and almost got him. So it's a very, very cool way of knowing how you even died, you know, what you did wrong or anything like that. He fired the darter again, and he got the kill there, so very, very good. But yeah, guys, anyway, this is it, a very, very cool thing. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. And yeah, I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, and bye, guys.